First, I want to say congratulations on that win. What are some of your thoughts on how the team played?
And we played at a high level, started like mid first quarter, but they hit 5 threes in the first quarter on us and told them, hey guys, like, yes, their shooting percentage just went high, but we got to guard better. So we figured out we can pressure them. And I told them in film on last Wednesday, we can pressure them really well. It was just, when they realized, they're like, oh, right, let's go ahead and do it. Let's pressure them. And our ball pressure, especially on the defensive, it was special. It was great, Jalen, he started off slow, but he picked it up late. Russell Williams, he played a heck of a game. Tavion Maxey, he played a great game. Like the guys that played, they played at an all-time high level, and I'm proud of my guys.
Earlier in the post game comments, you talked about how long it's been since Caverna took home a win.
Yeah, it's been over 20 years. Their last win came in 2005. 2005 in the region tournament. Actually, before we had breakfast this morning, I was doing research. Like I learned from my mentor Bart Flater, like this research and everything, and I spent like the last 20 minutes before breakfast just looking at stuff, the history of Caverna basketball in the fifth region, and they played a lot of games in the fifth region tournament, but went on the first round. So back in 2005, that was the last win. So I told the guys in there, hey, you guys made history. It's been 20 years since Caverna's playing the second game in the region tournament.
Now, at the beginning of the season, there were only a couple of teams that people were talking about in the fifth region that they expected to compete. But you guys have come out and got your first win in the tournament. What can you say about how resilient this team has been over this season?
We battled a lot of adversity at the beginning of the season. Stuff happened, behind the scenes. But at the same time, I talked to Jalen about this a few weeks ago. We was on our 6-7 game win streak. I said, hey, why we come play like this at the beginning of the season? He said, Coach, hey, that's how you finish at the end. And our guys, they're a resilient group. They love each other, and they realize, hey, we're better than what our record says. So, after all that, they realize, hey, guys, we just got to start playing because we still got a lot to play for. All A is the middle of the season tournament, but our main goal is to try to make it to Lexington in a couple weeks.
Now, for yourself, coming in as a new coach, what does this win mean for you to have accomplished something like that?
Man, it's a blessing. It's my third year as an overall head coach. My first 2 years wasn't the greatest, but God brought me somewhere special. And say, hey, this is your time. To show everybody what kind of person you are. The kind of character you have as a coach, the kind of love you have for the kids. And this group right here, I've heard about them for years, but just being able to coach them and just be able to interact with them, like this is a special group. Hey, we can still have more ball to play. A lot of people, they don't make it to the Final Four of their region. Now we're in the field of 64. 16 regions, now, hey, it's 4 teams left. So, we set the tone, like I told you, I say, let's set the tone for what's going to be a special tournament.
I got to ask you about the fan support that you guys have and the community being behind you guys. Talk a little bit about that. They were pretty loud this whole game.
Yeah, they were loud. They realized, hey, it's like, hey, this is a special group, Hey, the fans were like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to just miss out on something special. We have the tools to do something special, and the fans, holy smokes. I looked at Jordan, I was like, hey, I love this, especially being in this atmosphere. Because the fans know how special this group is. Like, they've been following these kids, like our juniors, my only senior that plays, their whole lives. They know what we can do, and, appreciate the fan support.
So at the next round, who will you face?
Face the winner of this next game. Adair and Central Hardin, we played both teams. We beat Central Hardin. Adair, they beat us on senior day. That's the ice/snow day. But at the same time, hey, when you get to this level, hey, throw records out the window. It's who wants it more. Adair, they'll probably be favored to win in that game. But hey, I'm not gonna count on Central Hardin. Like Tavon Johnson, a good friend of mine. He's a great coach, so he's gonna have his guys ready. This is also his first region tournament as well. So hey, when you get to this level, hey, it's who wants it more.